inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. And coming to you today from Portland, Oregon, on the banks of the beautiful Willamette River. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, and we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Take a look at the Heat. This season has been a struggle for them. They're down at the bottom of the conference.
And when you look at Miami, they haven't gotten anywhere near where they wanted to be this season. Pretty clear there's a big talent gap between them and the true contenders.
And we've all thought this. They're just a middle-of-the-road team. The last thing anyone in the NBA wants to be.
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Well, guys, when LaMarcus Aldridge left the Blazers for San Antonio in 2015, most expected a rebuild in Portland. But Blazers GM Neil Olshey said there was never going to be any bottoming out. There was development. We brought in quality, undervalued players, and they've begun to thrive in our system and our culture. Kevin, they have reason to be proud in Portland.
Indeed, there is. Thanks, David. You know, for a while, Smitty, there was some talk of eliminating conferences altogether. But the East has begun to turn things around. It's starting to emerge again.
You know, Kevin, me and you have been around a long time. It's going to always flip-flop back and forth. It was the East and it was the West. And I think right now the East right now is turning that corner. In a couple of years, it'll probably be the dominant conference. I like the way it is. I don't want to see them eliminate conferences.
I agree. Good point. So here's Miami's starting group. They've got Jimmy Butler. Adebayo is out there with Myers Leonard. And it's none in at the 1 spot. And for the Trailblazers, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Anthony is out there with Rodney Hood. And it's Whiteside in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Hood, just 5 on the clock. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense from Butler. Here's Hero. Makes it off the glass. Here's Anthony, coming off a stellar performance against Utah. Now the pass to Hood. Lillard outside. The Trailblazers get it back in a new 14. Right side, no good.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
And Greg, when you look at the top perimeter defenders in the game today, how high does Jimmy Butler rank on that list?
Look, he's in the top handful, no doubt about it. Multiple all-defense selections. He is a true two-way terror.
First free throw is good. And you look at Jimmy Butler. Goes about 6'8", about 230 pounds. Great size on the wing.
And he keeps himself in tip-top shape. His strength, one thing I'm not sure the casual fan even recognizes.
And so Butler nails both of them.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Here's Anthony, and it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. Hood on the wing, defended by Butler. 6 on the shot clock. McCollum kicks to Anthony.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
The activity of Whiteside, if he plays with consistent energy, the sky's the limit.
Here's Nunn. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to Leonard. Lets it go from 14. Rebound by the Trailblazers. They went to Miami for their last meeting with the Heat and came out with the win.
Not a close contest either the last time they got together. Everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
Great scoring output from that second unit. Such a luxury to have that extra ammunition.
Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Unselfish play by Hood. Could take it himself, but finds the open man.
The Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Hero. Hood against Butler. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
Lillard left side. McCollum outside. Jacks up a 3. Drains the three-pointer.
And that's an element McCollum brings to their offense, the ability to drain the outside shot. It stretches the defense and makes them keep bodies on the perimeter.
Now here's Butler. Really played well against Sacramento in his last outing. Adebayo with the bucket.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
And here is Anthony. Outside Hood. He dishes it to Lillard. Floats one up. He lays it in.
And for someone who spends most of his time on the perimeter, Lillard's a terrific finisher inside. His moves to the basket aren't tentative. They are strong.
Here's Nunn. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Adebayo. Buries it from about 10 feet away. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Rarely frazzled. They play with a pretty even temperature, in my opinion, throughout this entire game.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And you talk about shot makers. C.J. McCollum, one of the best in the game. From mid-range, you could argue he's the best, flat out.
And so McCollum nails both of them. And you look at the shot chart for McCollum. He's a threat, Greg, from everywhere.
Able to hit off the bounce, pulling up. At his height, he's got to be creative, making space for his shot.
All alone, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
And that was not an opportunity Lillard was going to let pass by. Getting down the floor in an instant and finishing on the break.
Here's Nunn. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And Whiteside sends it back. Hood against Butler. Now, here's Lillard. He had 13 points in the win against Utah.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates with good shots.
The Heat trail by 7. Here's Hero. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. They get Hassan Whiteside. And with this summer signing of Jimmy Butler, the Miami Heat demonstrating they still can lure star talent to South Beach.
With the Heat back on the rise, the Butler signing sets the stage for the summer of 2021 when they should have the cap space to sign another max player.
And he knocks down the first one. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
And it's been talked about for some time, but last summer the Heat finally decided to pull the trigger on Hassan Whiteside. Traded to Portland for Leonard and Harkless. Whiteside and the Heat had soured on each other in the trade. A chance for both sides to have a fresh start.
So many of Whiteside's points, they come on dunks.
Well, it was Miami winning their last game against the Kings. Outside Butler. Passes it to Hero. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Whiteside light off his feet. Plus, he can block your shot with either hand.
Here's none. Again, the miss by the Heat. The Trailblazers on offense. They're on a 17-5 run here. And that one's good. Lillard.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Now here's Adebayo. Nails the baby hook. Adebayo's got 6 points.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there beautifully.
Lillard with it. He has 7. Down low, poked away. Leonard with the steal. Here's Butler. Good on the shot.
If you're defending Jimmy Butler, you got to hit him harder than that.
And here are the Trailblazers now. They lead by 7. Now McCollum. He definitely had a good game in their win against the Jazz. Goes up from the top of the key. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. A different look now for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Hassan Whiteside. And Mario Hezonja subbed in for Hood. Nuggets looking it over. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Lillard. McCollum right side. Yes, that goes in. 9 points in the game so far.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Now here's Butler. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Misses from short range.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Trailblazers leading by 7. Lillard, the pass to McCollum. And here is Hazonia. He's covered by Iguodala, but they'll get another chance. And now, here's Hazonia, defended by Butler. Shot clock at 5. Hazonia, the pass to Lillard. Three-pointer. Dragic with some nice D. The Heat trail by 7. Butler attacking. A beautiful reverse layup. Butler's got 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. The pass to Nurkic. Dragic against Lillard. With the floater. Rebound by the Heat.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Adebayo finds Crowder. Had the space there, but it's offline.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
Here's McCollum. Here's Nurkic. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. And the Trailblazers lead by 7. Here's Iguodala. No points in the game yet for him. Outer dishes to Butler. Anthony with the defensive effort.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
The Heat trail by 9. Pass to Iguodala. Now Adebayo. Nurkic with the steal. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That is his first foul of the game. A different look now for Portland. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Anthony. And it's Simons in for McCollum. And then for Miami, Olynyk, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Robinson is subbed in for Jimmy Butler.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Outside Dragic. To the paint, here's Iguodala. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic.
Doesn't matter how many years Iguodala plays in this league, he's going to give you everything he has, wire to wire.
Now, here's Ariza. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. From outside the arc, the offensive rebound. A second chance effort. Here's Nurkic. He gets that one.
You know, it's going to be tough to win when you give the other team second and third opportunities to score the ball.
1:37 left in the first quarter. Trying to get open is Crowder. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Ariza passes to Lillard from the arc. And it's Iguodala with the rebound. The Heat trail by 11. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
And here are the Trailblazers now. After the Heat pick up 2. The feed to Nurkic. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Already, they've piled up 8 second chance points.
Miami's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Dragic kicks to Iguodala. There's 47 seconds left here in the opening quarter.
Well, all good things must come to an end. Iguodala was shipped out from the Warriors last year to clear room for D'Angelo Russell. Traded to the Grizzlies to make room for the Warriors in the Russell deal. Ultimately, I think we'll have a great legacy for his time with Golden State.
The first free throw is good. And with Andre Iguodala, he doesn't give you 20 points tonight like he once did, Greg, but he still shows up when you need him.
Iggy can still hit the switch, so to speak, and
go back to his all-star level of play for stretches. I mean, the numbers don't jump out at you, but he is so valuable during big games, particularly in the postseason.
He doesn't get the second one.
The free throw line is something that Iggy needs to work on. He's hit or miss from there.
And look, a tough rookie season for Zach Collins, but boy, he's bounced back much better in terms of shooting, showing why he was taken in the top 10 back in 2017.
There's Nurkic putting it right back in.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here is Lillard. He's got 9. Over to the wing. Here's the 3. That one's not going to go. And so it's Portland with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Jimmy Butler, a hard worker on the floor and off the court as well, possesses a unique individuality.
I worked extremely hard to get where I am today, so whenever you walk to my house, you see a really big, some may call it obnoxious, boombox aquarium, but I love music. I don't really watch too much TV. It's always music, so it's just another thing to remind me, continue to be who you are, just has fish inside of it.
A boombox aquarium, huh? Points for originality, Greg.
Butler, not shy, breaking from convention, beats to the rhythm of his own drum.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for Portland guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
And you know this, most of the time, offensive rebounds generate high percentage looks.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Robinson is out there with Jay Crowder. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Iguodala. And it's Dragic in at the point guard position. Portland leading by 5. Here's Simons. He picked up 12 points in their last one against the Utah Jazz. Here's Lillard. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Dragic against Lillard. Dragic the pass to Iguodala. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got 8 rebounds in this game.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
A nice shot by Simons.
I like that approach, playing inside out, forcing the defense to scramble.
Outside Dragic. Pass to Olynyk. Shoots over Nurkic. Olynyk can't hit.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Heat have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6. And that one falls for Olynyk. Steve, Kobe Bryant said that growing up in Italy gave him a huge advantage learning the fundamentals and the tactics of the game. Do you think Europe's better at developing players than the United States?
You know, I don't think they're better. I do think their system at times for certain players, they get into a system of working on their game. And I wouldn't just say fundamentals from an early age. And a lot of those guys are being able to practice with pros at an early age. I think it comes down to individuals, and also I think a lot of these parents and kids, you have to understand it starts off with making a layup versus making a three. So I don't think that Europe is doing it better. I just think a lot of times right now we're looking at some of those European players and they're coming over ready to play from day one versus some other players.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Trailblazers leading by 5. Here's Simons. Goran Dragic grabs the board. For Miami, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And out of Marquette, Jay Crowder, a sturdy two-way wing player.
A great system player and glue guy. He had his best years with the Celtics. On the final year of this contract, a great value considering what he brings to the table.
Free throw good, Crowder. And, you know, Smitty, just a wall of muscle. Jay Crowder, one of those power wings that seems every team is looking for these days.
Yeah, he's able to straddle that line between perimeter and interior play. His versatility and competitive will set him apart.
And both free throws good from Crowder.
A well-rounded player on both ends. You can count on Jay Crowder night in and night out, and you see the value he provides for this team.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Jimmy Butler has made several all-star teams, but he remains single-minded in pursuit of his bigger goal. Butler said, "I just want to win a championship. That's all that matters. I didn't do it in high school, didn't do it in college. If I don't win it here, then I'll go to the 50 and over league someday. But I got to win a championship at some stage." Kevin?
I like that attitude. Thank you, D.A.
Forcing the action, going to the line. Now Dragic wins these battles with his hustle.
And the veteran Goran Dragic still producing late in his career. Not the force he once was, but always a source of playmaking and scoring.
And that one misses. Well, you look at the career of Dragic, Greg, he's always been a scoring point guard.
Yeah, and as Dragic has aged, he has learned to lean more and more on his outside shot. Even when his first step and speed start to falter, he'll find ways to put up points.
And he's good on the second.
Well, when you watch Goran Dragic play, you can tell the precision that he has with his movement and footwork. But as pretty as his game is, he has a bit of edge to him. Very fiery player.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Passes it to Olynyk. And it's good, 2 points. Olynyk's got 4 points now in the quarter. And Smitty, as you alluded to with Dragic, he's gotten in more confrontations than you would think.
He's a scrapper and does whatever it takes to win. Reminds me of a little bit of John Stockton with that mentality. But that's exactly the kind of mindset you want from your lead guard.
Here's Dragic after the basket by Jusuf Nurkic. Out to the right wing. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And there's the pass to Simons. The shot misses. And Miami the other way now. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Anfernee Simmons. Here's McCollum. 9 points in the game so far. Outside Hood to the middle. And finished off by Nurkic.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And really complete control of that game. If you recall, guys, they made sure they didn't have to sweat that one out down the stretch.
They did a phenomenal job putting that game out of reach. They really know how to put teams away.
Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at Portland. Right now they've compiled the third best record in the conference.
And for the Trailblazers, they've been on a tremendous run this season. All the pieces were in place coming into the year, and they haven't missed a beat. Great chemistry, great coaching, and potential to do some great things in the postseason.
Right. They knew teams would be gunning for them night in and night out. That's only fueled their commitment to putting a great product on the floor.
Ariza, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. Butler, he's checked in for Miami. Here's Hood. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. From a low drama perspective, Steve, which stars do you think would be the easiest to play alongside and be their teammate?
I think Kawhi Leonard for sure, Kevin. Doesn't say much, just goes out and plays. Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Jokic, a lot of those superstars. I think Paul George is another guy that goes out and just plays. So there's a few out there that would love to play alongside.
Both free throws good from Hood.
Rodney Hood has good size at 6'8". Really uses his frame well to get his shots off.
Here's Nunn. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Hero. Butler with the ball. Here's Nunn. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
I love how Jimmy Butler let the play develop, how he's learned to trust his vision.
Here's McCollum. Pass to Nurkic. Dishes to Collins. Miami grabs the miss.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Here's Hero. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Kings in Sacramento.
And no one on defense could stay in front of him. He continually got pummeled and kept getting back to the stripe.
Portland leading by 8. Now here's Hood. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Nunn passes to Adebayo. Over McCollum. The shot by Adebayo, no good. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That'll be his second foul of the game. So for the Trailblazers, Whiteside's checked in for Nurkic. Anthony comes in for Collins. And it's Hezonja in for Trevor Ariza. Now here's McCollum. He's got 9. Here's Whiteside. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Out left to the wing. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Misses the reverse.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option. Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
And Whiteside sends it back. Good on the wing, all alone. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Hood's got the lead up to 14 now for the Trailblazers. Here's Nunn. Pass to Butler. And it goes down 2 points. Butler's got his third basket of the night.
This is where Jimmy Butler really does his best work, when he can use his length and strength to full advantage.
And here are the Blazers. They're on a 16-7 run. It's McCollum on the wing, defended by Butler. It's deflected. The pass to Hero. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Hero's got 7 points in the game.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Now Hood, after Jimmy Butler missed from long range. Hazonia kicks to McCollum. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Butler, and slam dunk by Butler.
When you throw it ahead to Butler, he's a fantastic dunker. Really gets it up and throws it down.
Here's McCollum. 9 points in the game so far. Right side Hood, beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. And that one's good, Anthony. And the Trailblazers lead by 10.
Second chance points have really been an issue here defensively.
Outside Butler. Over to the left wing. Puts it up from 7. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo. 10 points for him.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Portland leading by 8.
Who's got CJ?
Cullen passes to Whiteside. He kicks it to Anthony. Got a piece of it. Now here's Butler. Hazonia defending. Releases. And it's Miami with another. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for Portland.
Timeout.
They've led by as many as 14 points. So timeout called here, the first for Portland. And Bam Adebayo. He just plays with so much energy when he's on the floor.
Boy, he is ferocious on both ends of the floor. Great energy player who can finish in the paint with the best of them. Very quick on his feet and can cover a lot of ground for a player his size.
And Portland making a change here. Lillard's checked in. Andre Iguodala is checked in for the Heat. Whiteside with it. He's coming off a 13-point game against Utah. They get a hand on it. Butler with the steal. Adebayo kicks to Iguodala. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And it's McCollum in the corner. And the 3-ball is good. McCollum's got 12 points in the game.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
On the wing, Iguodala. Pass to Adebayo. Shot from the low block. A shot, no good. And it's Portland the other way. Here's Hazonia. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Azanya's got his second basket of the game. The Heat trail by 11. .122 left in the second quarter. Iguodala outside. From 7, and he gets it to go. 12 points for him. .107 left now here in the second. Pass to McCollum. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Here's Lillard. Kicks it to Carmelo. Tries again. Over Adebayo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Trailblazers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Simons, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
The Heat trail by 11. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Passes to Butler. Here's Nunn. Just 5 to shoot. Lays it up and banks it in. Nunn's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Trailblazers leading by 9. Now Lillard. He's got 11. For the 3. That one no good. And that does it for the first half of play. Portland out in front, up by 9. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Terry Stotts. Coach, they've been shooting poorly. Is that good defense or bad offense?
Probably a little bit of both. You know, I think we're competing defensively, and they've missed some opportunities.
It's led to good results for you, though. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of everybody and everyone. Everyone. Did you catch that?
I got it.
Yeah, Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. How about that first half, fellas? Yusuf Nurkic had it going on in the first quarter. He had 16 points, 10 rebounds, and 1 steal. Shaq, how do you think the Trailblazers were playing?
Well, Kenny knows about this. I used to do this to his team all the time. Take advantage of you down low. Mismatch. Barbecue chicken alert. Make good entry passes. That led to some good looks. Obviously, a lot of points. When you control the paint, Ernie, you control the game. I was the master of controlling my paint. Shaquille.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Miami?
Well, the differential in rebounding was huge. And it goes back to the fundamentals, blocking out and just maintaining position. Instead, they went to the lazy man's route, flying in the air, trying to steal rebounds. Well, that didn't work. No one is going to give you an easy rebound. They need to show some fight.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. One guy who's been getting it done is Jusuf Nurkic.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. The Heat trail by 9. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Rodney Hood out there with Anthony, and it's Whiteside in at the 5. So that's who Terry Stotts starts the second half with. And the pass to Butler. Now Leonard. 5 on the clock. Over Whiteside, and Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got his first basket of the night. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for Portland. They've led by as many as 14 points. From about 16, and the shot is long.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Shot's good from Butler.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. McCollum passes to Whiteside. Now here's Lillard. He's covered closely. Goes back up. And a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for 2.
An absolute monster inside. Whiteside moving bodies around. Earns himself a trip to the charity stripe.
Well, there is no doubt Hassan Whiteside still a major factor in rim protection.
I'm not sure if his block totals will get back to 4 a game, but he still gets plenty of blocks. The fear he puts in shooters, the amount of shots he changes, still make him one of the best in the business on defense.
And he can't get the first one. And fan heckling that crosses the line, Smitty. We saw the Utah Jazz ban someone for life. How can the NBA do a better job of protecting the players?
Well, Kevin, first of all, I think each organization, let's take our hat off to the Utah Jazz. They acted swiftly and quickly, and I love what they did. They banned the fan for life, and I think you got to get more of that. And also, I think, you know, as far as the NBA and also along with these teams, have some kind of pregame or, like you said, before the season starts, just to reinforcing and stating the rules.
Now, here's Adebayo. 12 points for him. Butler, good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Jimmy's thirsty tonight. You can tell he wants the ball every time down the floor.
Here's Whiteside, and the jam by Whiteside.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Nunn. He's guarded by McCollum. Here's Hero. No good on the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
McCollum finds Lillard. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. And it's an 8-point Trailblazer lead.
And when Lillard's hitting the tray ball, it really opens things up for him. As good a passer as he is, he becomes a major headache for the D if he gets hot from beyond.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense, he might have gotten over eager.
Pushing it up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Hassan Whiteside. For Miami, they have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good. The Heat making a switch here. Olynyk checked in. And so he makes both from the line. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. It's McCollum on the wing. No good off the back of the rim.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Hero, no good.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul. Nurkic checked in for Whiteside. Here's Nurkic. And no good. Trying to use the glass. The Heat trail by 6. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Crowder finds Adebayo. Back to Crowder. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And here's the upcoming schedule now for the Miami Heat. On Monday, they'll be playing against Draymond Green and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Utah Jazz.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
No good on the free throw. Collins checked in for the Trailblazers. Risa comes in for Rodney Hood. Heat also with the sub. Robinson's checked in for Hero. He hits the second from the line. Portland leading by 5. Heat on D. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Dragic against Lillard.
You see the hard-working nature of Goran Dragic, staying with his man and affecting his shot.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Dragic. He's got 6. Robinson left side. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Ariza. Jay Crowder pulls it in. The Heat trail by 8. Top of the key, Dragic. And stolen by Lillard. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Here's McCollum. Jay Crowder with the rebound. Crowder's got his 5th rebound in this one. It's Dragic with the drive. Count that bucket. Dragic has got 8 points.
His first step is unreal. Goran Dragic is an excellent penetrator.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They've led by as many as 14 points. And here's Nurkic. 16 points for him. Out of bounds, Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession. Here's Nurkic. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. And the basket by McCollum.
Yeah, that's a great shot. 3rd 3 of the game for him, first in this half.
The Heat trail by 9. Now here's Dragic. He's got 8. Pass to Robinson. Over McCollum. Robinson misses. Portland's gotten the 3 ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. Crowder pulls it in. Crowder's got his 6th rebound on the night. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Adebayo.
And if you look at his numbers from an analytics standpoint, the first thing you'll see is that his true shooting percentage is on the rise. This month, he's been a far more efficient scorer than he was earlier in the season.
And the first one drops. And so Collins nails both of them. The Heat trail by 11. Here's Dragic, and the rejection by Collins. It's stolen by Adebayo. No good from Dragic.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
For Portland, they have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
That free throw, no good.
And the 4-year, $196 million Supermax extension signed by Damian Lillard this offseason. Dame Dollar living up to one of his many nicknames, but money well spent by the Blazers.
Good on the second free throw. The Heat trail by 12. Right side, Dragic. Pass to Adebayo. Shoots from the right block. The shot is good off the backboard. Adebayo's got 14.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
And we see this a lot with Goran, using his size and craftiness to finish inside.
Portland leading by 8. Lillard dishes to McCollum. And it's Dragic with the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. For Portland, they have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. And he makes the first. Smitty, for players, social media can build their brands and they can engage their fans, but there are some downsides.
Yes, it is, Kevin. I mean, it's a fantastic tool, like you said, for endorsement and bringing those fans into your home or into your life. But the downside, people can see some things they don't want to see, and also you can regret posting a lot of things.
I think, yeah, sometimes people do regret hitting that send button, so yeah, they got to be careful. You're right.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Portland leading by 9. Nurkic the pass to Lillard. That's tipped. Crowder against Ariza. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Robinson misses. Portland's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. And Portland making a change here. Simons is checked in. And Miami also making a switch. Iguodala's checked in. McCollum with the ball. 15 points in the game. He kicks it to Nurkic. Shoots over Olynyk. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And last season, a rare 5-by-5 game achieved by Yusuf Nurkic. 24 points, 23 rebounds, 7 assists, 5 steals, Greg, and 5 blocks in a game against the Kings.
And how about the only player ever to log a 20, 25, and 5 game, the Bosnian Beast, making a name for himself.
2 shots. Max on the
Free throw good. Nurkic. And both free throws good for Nurkic. And Miami has possession. 11-point game. Outside Dragic. The dish now to Iguodala. Kicks to Robinson. 6 to shoot. Right side Crowder. Over Collins. And Crowder gets it to go on the assist from Robinson. And it's 7 points for Jay Crowder. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. They've led by as many as 14 points. Feeds it to McCollum. Miami grabs the miss. Iguodala's drive. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
And here's a look at some stats for Crowder. How his last 10 games have gone. He's averaging 8 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
He understands his role. He accepts it. He's one of those guys who doesn't need the ball to be effective.
And Portland making a change here as Anya's checked in. Up the floor. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
And Olynyk up and down at the free throw line early in his career, but with his touch, he's bound to become more consistent.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
Shoot 2.
The first one falls. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Out of bounds, Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession. While we have a break, we can see which teams have made the most of their second chance opportunities over the last 10 games. The Trailblazers in second.
I mean, you love their aggressiveness, not settling for one shot offensively, but really running down those loose boards and converting for extra points.
And now, here's Hazonia, Simons, and the layup's good off the glass. Simons has got his second basket of the night.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Dragic kicks to Crowder. Over Hazonia. And it's Portland with the rebound. The three from McCollum. It's good from long range. McCollum's got 18 points in the game.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Gets the pass to Iguodala. Outside Robinson. Passes it to Olynyk. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now Dragic. He's got 10. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And some changes here for the Heat. Leonard comes in for Kelly Olynyk. And it's Jimmy Butler coming in for Robinson. Simons surveying the D. It's good. And that's now 20 points for Nurkic.
Playing at his tempo, his pace. He's been dialed in all night.
The Heat trail by 14. And here's Dragic. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Butler passes to Dragic. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 5 assists tonight.
He's letting someone else be the catalyst. Goran Dragic has been working on his catch-and-shoot game.
Got a piece of it. Nurkic dishes to Ariza. Over Butler. Some solid defense from Butler.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
No good that time. Trailblazers leading by 12. Ariza has the open look, and the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
Such an accurate shooter off the pass. Ariza, a quick thinker who knows he can score in those situations.
No good from Dragic. Portland's gotten all 4 of the three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lining it up here. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. That's good from Hazanya. A different look now for Portland. Whiteside's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Anthony comes in for Trevor Ariza. And Hood subbed in for Anthony Simmons. Heat also with a sub. Nunn's checked in. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Outside Butler. And it's blocked by Whiteside. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance. Hood for 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Crowder's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Nunn. The shot will not fall. Now Portland takes it the other way. Hazonia with the ball. Butler covering. McCollum kicks to Hood. McCollum outside. Here's the teardrop, and it's good on the layup. McCollum's got 8 here in the quarter.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior. And here we get a chance to check out the story on Jimmy Butler. He showed up every night and some noteworthy performances over the last month. 17th in steals. And he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And yeah, he's one of the better steal guys in the league, constantly getting his hands in there. As a ball handler, you have to respect him at all times. Now here's Hood. He has 6, but they recover it.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game.
The Heat trail by 16. Here's Hero. 7 points in the game. Here's Nunn. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
C.J. McCollum, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Portland Trailblazers. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for the Heat, Myers Leonard is out there with Jay Crowder. And there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Nunn in at the point guard. And the basket by McCollum.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Here's Nunn. He's guarded by McCollum. Here's Butler. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. 16 points for Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Now the pass to Carmelo. Rebound by the Heat. Leonard's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Nunn. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Jay Crowder gets it. He's applying pressure on the offensive end, and he beats them with the pass.
Trailblazers leading by 18. McCollum deciding where to go with it. Hood, the pass to Whiteside. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Leonard. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. Lillard's checked in for Portland. Adebayo is checked in for the Heat. The Heat trail by 18. And Adebayo throws it down.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. To the inside. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Here's Nunn. Up top, Adebayo. Butler against Hood. Butler kicks to Adebayo. There's the 3. Rebounded by Hood. And so Hood will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Here's Anthony. Jimmy Butler with the rebound.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
It's incredible, and I'll tell you what, it's a joy to watch. There's more to his game than threes and dunks.
Right side against Leonard. Pass to Nunn. Here's Hero. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Steve, you know, there is some hostility we're finding between the media, some teams and players, boycotting of certain journalists. Coach Steve Kerr said it's a dangerous situation. What's your view?
You know, I think it is from a standpoint of from a players and organizations with the media, but I think also the media, somebody's going to have to police those guys as well. We got to have it where we're both on the same team. You might not agree, but you got to be on the same team.
I agree. And the first one drops. He's perfect from the line this time. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. That's a 2 from Lillard, and Portland again with the bucket.
And if you look at the stats for unassisted jump shot percentage, Lillard is always around the top. He can drain those pull-up jumpers as well as anybody in our league.
Count it. Trailblazers leading by 18. Pass to Whiteside. Passes it to McCollum. Here's Anthony. They get it back.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Lillard outside. There's the pass to Hood. And here is Anthony. Puts one up from 19. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Hero. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on C.J. McCollum. First one falls for him. Good on both.
They are making it look easy at the free throw line here in the second half.
He kicks it to Lillard. Misses the 3. And here are the Heat now. They're on a 14-6 run. And he gets the bucket. Heroes got 10 points in the quarter.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear Terry Stotts talk to his team during that timeout. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Trailblazers leading by 12. Outside Hood. Pass to McCollum. Back to Hood. Out to Anthony. It doesn't go for him. The Heat go the other way with it. Here's Hero. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. McCollum outside. To the paint. Right side, the pass to McCollum. Lock at 6. Here's Anthony. 2 points. That one goes. And the Trailblazers lead by 12.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Adebayo passes to Nunn. It's good.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Hood finds McCollum. Steps back and fires. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And he trims the lead to single digits. Heroes got 23 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Trailblazers leading by 8. Now, here's Lillard. Kicks it to Whiteside. Three-pointer. And it's Miami with the rebound. Hero passes to Nunn. Sinks the three-pointer. Now just a 5-point Trailblazer lead.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. 22 is their biggest lead. Whiteside with it. He dishes it to McCollum. It's tipped. Butler against Hood, and slam dunk by Butler.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
The Trailblazers shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Anthony right side. Outside Hood. And stolen by Butler. Here we go, one-on-one. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Shoot 2.
And he makes the first. Nurkic checked in for Whiteside. And Miami also making a switch. Dragic has checked in. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
I love how hard he's playing, really, since the break. All the defense can do at this point is foul him.
Anthony's shot is off.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Dragic with a wide open look. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 3rd assist on the night. Portland trailing here. Lillard outside. Hood on the wing. Shot clock at 6. A putback. There's Nurkic putting it right back in. Nurkic has got 22.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip in.
Timeout called, the Heat. C.J. McCollum really making a difference here.
I mean, the ridiculous production from beyond the arc. They have to find a way to cool him down.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Yusuf Nurkic.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Here's none. Covered by Lillard. Pass to Hero. Right side, Leonard. The kick outside to Butler. Miami needs to get a shot off. None. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got his 16th rebound on the night. Hood for 3. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Hero passes to Adebayo. To the left wing. Here's Hero. He's guarded by McCollum. Bounce pass, Butler. Here's Hero. Over McCollum. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Portland leading. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Nurkic kicks to Anthony. Takes a three, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 4 assists in the game.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Here's Adebayo. Portland grabs the miss. Anthony's got 8 rebounds in this game. Adebayo passes to Nunn. Back to Adebayo. Butler in the corner. No good on the three.
Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the fourth. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Trying to get something going. Rebounded by Anthony. Trailblazers leading by 4. Lillard attacking, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Burkett just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
Passes it to Nunn. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Adebayo. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Here's Lillard. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. Teardrop shot. Here's Nurkic. That one good for 2. Nurkic has got 24.
And such a polished player near the basket. Nurkic feels comfortable taking those in-close shots.
And it's Leonard at the elbow. Here's Butler. Nurkic with the block. And he's able to get it back. 6 to shoot. Here's Nunn. But they get it back. Here's Adebayo. Money!
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Lillard outside. Down low, Leonard with the steal.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
They have very little time to run a play, and then, of course, they also need to foul.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Elbow. 2. Shoot 2.
Good on the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
If he hits all of those, they're feeling a lot more comfortable, but now still a one-possession game.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now Lillard. It's rebounded by Leonard. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. Now a timeout called by Portland. They lead by 3. 6 seconds left to play in the final quarter. They foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
And he commits the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They're trailing by 5. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
I just think they have to focus on the moment. Don't worry about the score. Worry about executing the next play.
And so it's Portland winning this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Carmelo, you have lived in the media spotlight for a long time. How do you put that out of your head when you get on the floor?
I'm just playing ball. My team came to play today. We was focused, and we wanted it. We willed our way to this one.
A great performance, Carmelo. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time